Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. Boy, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna go full charges on Menace Below. The balance of power bar is 100% in the enemy's favor. I don't know. It seems real bad for me, I guess. I don't know what to do about it. I think that bailing out on this attack would probably be a bad thing. We can't let the Spinosotek dwarves get back into the game, right? They hate us eternally, forever. It doesn't look like they should win, but I guess the last time we fought a bunch of dwarves, I had... did I have my siege weapons? Maybe. I don't know. We gotta go for it. We gotta go for it, I think. I don't think we have a choice. If this doesn't work out, and I die... we can reload and try retreating and see what happens. At this point, I'm sort of, if it wasn't totally clear, I'm sort of just chalking this up as a lost game. I think I lost. And that's cool. It's cool that I can lose. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that, oh, the game is so hard, the best player ever. Like, I suck, okay? Well, suck is a strong word. I'm not great at the game. But if it's hard enough for me to be able to lose, that's at least a fun challenge for me, not necessarily any judge of how good or bad I or the game are in an objective sense. But I like being able to lose, because it means I have a chance to get better, and that's, like, the thing that I like most in games, the thing that draws me to games, the thing that keeps me playing a variety of different games, is getting better. I enjoy getting better and seeing the results shift, seeing the evidence of my skill as it increases. So it'll be fun for me to to have to learn, because to be perfectly honest, I felt like I was kind of getting ahead of Total War Warhammer 1. So it's cool that there's more learning to do, it's cool that there's more stuff to see, and I mean, I do really enjoy these games. So, having chalked this up basically as a loss, I'm saying, let's try out a couple of different versions of this scenario. We'll try this battle. If this battle doesn't work out, we'll try not doing the battle. We'll try pulling back, calling off the siege of the dwarves, sending our army down south to fight the elves, see how that goes. We'll just, gather some intel for the next game. This is terrible. We can do better than 7. Ooh, can but won't. Well, at least it was only enough of a loss to make me feel bad. What's that? What is that? That's weird, right? That's not a natural structure, but what would the purpose of it be? It's just like a spire of stone, I'm guessing? Listen, I don't know a huge amount about the Warhammer lore, so it's possible. If somebody can help me out with stuff like this in the comments, I really appreciate that. So, the enemy army, the main enemy army, is a single dwarf. He will be a match probably for any of my individual units. Maybe not Otherlock. Otherlock's a good fighter. He's not mounted or anything, right? He's just a foot fighter guy. Yeah, he's got some kind of, it sounds like maybe a gastrointestinal issue. So usually when I make that noise, it means my GERD's flaring up. So we can try to dismantle their reinforcements as they come in, have our guys ready. So I'm debating whether I want to devote anything to fighting the main army at all. I guess I can just hit this button. Because maybe we do want to just gather them up, like press them up against the zone wall from 3 sides. If we can push them back a little bit, like if their morale breaks at all, get them to run off the map. So I think we might want to just kind of grab all of the melee troops. It's a little bit of a bummer for me that you can't, when selecting a large amount of troops, it wants to lay them out in a line, and you can adjust how thick the formations are, but you can't adjust the thickness of your grouping. Like, it won't lay them out so that you're 2 groups deep. That's not a big deal. So my plan here is we just rush these guys, pin them against the wall, don't let them get set up, especially don't let their siege weapons do anything. Their siege weapons, I'm sure, would be devastating against us, a large number of very weak guys. I bet it's super fun to fight rats with, like, Hellblaster volley guns and stuff. If we keep them grouped up, too, we're going to be in a better position for pestilent breaths and... Oh, plague. Plague should be gorgeous. Yeah, and this guy can just come and get it whenever he wants to come and get it. Alright. So. Quickly. Everybody in double time. Let's try to get a good surround on them. Plague monks. In front. I know, but... They gotta be able to hit him. Let's just move forward, get the surround. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to come in, but I want to give everybody move forward orders. Actually, we should probably send more people to this side, just so that I have some kind of flexibility in case they don't quite come in the way I'm expecting them to. They don't have that many units, but they're probably not going to come in a tight little ball like I was planning for there. And we got to try to leave a little bit of an opening for our ranged units to be able to shoot into. Okay, good. This looks like a decent surround. Yeah, they actually are coming in pretty tight. Do I want to just blast a plague wind here? By the way, I can't believe they let you do this. Like, instead of having to position your wizard. Because that was one of the things that made wind and breath spells sort of balanced, in my opinion, in the first game. Because some of them are incredibly powerful. Like, if you were playing as vampires now, and you want to cast a wind spell, you can just keep your wizard in your army and then do that, like, wind of death thing all the way across the enemy formation. It seems very good to me. So yeah, let's just do like this. Remember, they're going to move forward a little bit as the spell's casting, so I don't want to, like, cast it behind them too much. Oh, it's slower than I thought it was going to be. It's like a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. It's actually still a good cast, though. Okay, hold on a second. What are you... How much forward? Where is he? Oh, I didn't... Yep, I didn't... I moved all the melee and ranged troops over. I didn't move my lords over. Well, never mind. It's fine. We'll cast... Listen, the rate at which your reserves fill your active winds and magic pool is based on how much energy is in the reserves. So it is actually better to cast later if you can. So, in a sense, it's good that I wasn't on top of this, but it wasn't something I did on purpose. Alright. It really sucks that I'm bad at this game. You know? It's just it's a real bummer. Okay. So do I want to just... I want to just kind of like tie up their ranged right away, I think. Let's get in here. Somebody needs to keep trying to wrap around the side. But for the most part, it's get in here. Are they shooting at us already? Well, that's just poor sportsmanship. We're not even set up yet. Come on. Come on, what's wrong with you? So we definitely got to get in here and drop this minus armor spell, right? That's another reason that it's really important not to have screwed up in the way that I screwed up. This is a unit of clan rats. Who do we want to engage their hero? Because somebody's got to hold this dude down, but... I guess let's have a unit of spears do it. The dwarves aren't going to have any large for the spears to be particularly good at, and what I'm thinking is I need a throwaway unit on this lord, because nobody's going to actually be able to kill him at first, and we need him to not do stuff. Alright, hurry up and get in here. All of you guys, hurry up and get in here. Get him! Stop him from shooting! Hurry. Alright, so the Longbeards are unusually tough. They're tougher than Dwarf Warriors. We definitely want to get this flank on. Feel free to engage, guys. Okay. You guys, yeah, just be a tar pit. Just get in that man's way. You guys need to hit here. Let's make sure everybody's engaged, because we have a problem a lot of the time with these Skaven units where they don't like to engage. And you guys, to be perfectly honest, I'm just gonna group these up. You guys can. Where's the place that I can find? They won't fire through my own units, which I think is a real shame, by the way. In the tabletop, that's a thing. Your units will not fire into your own units, but Skaven are not affected by that rule. Skaven will absolutely fire into other Skaven. Nobody cares less about the life of a Skaven than another Skaven. I wish that was recreated more faithfully here, because I think that it's really important sort of to like the identity of who Skaven are. Actually, you guys need something to do for a moment until things thin out. Yep, clan rats that got completely surrounded. Get in there. Right, you don't have to kill him right away, just reduce his morale. Alright, now we're close enough to cast. Let's figure out where the spot is. I am going to draw myself a Plague Breath. He's got to move quite a bit before that happens, though. Oh, I need to drop my next group of clan rats as well. I mean, just right here, right? So it does seem like there's some kind of problem where units disregard orders that they've been given. I've seen people now talking about it on the subreddit a little bit, so I know it's not just something I'm doing wrong. It seems to be a problem a lot of people are having, which is good. It makes me feel a little less like a big whiner. Oh, that guy is. Yeah, he's done. Now, I'm never sure how this works. If you remove an enemy lord... Ah, good cast, good cast. If you remove an enemy lord from combat, it has a significant effect on his army. Cannot currently afford the overcast. Well, we can just do a normal cast. Get as many dwarves as possible. Yeah, this hits a lot of them. Let's nuke their armor here. Then I'm gonna save up for a pestilent earth. We need more clan rats, or need more plague monks always. Okay, we're slowly wearing down the crew of their siege weapon. We'll be able to get in some shots on the flank over here. Oh, let's target another clan rat drop. Operation clan rat drop right here. Yeah, I don't know. It's going alright. Some of our plague monks are getting beat up. Oh, speaking of plague monks, let's figure out where we're laying down the next group of plague monks, because we have... Oh, I thought it was 9. Oh, maybe it's... You know what? It's only 9 for Skrolk, because the legendary lords have better spell casting. The deal is I'm sure you noticed watching through the series that legendary lords only are able to put 2 points into most of their spells, while most casters are able to put in 3. But a legendary lord at 2 points into the spell has all the benefits of 3 points into the spell. The benefits of putting points into the things are distributed differently for legendary casters, so that they're better at the spells with lots of investment and with little investment. Actually, let's bring the ranged units back up here, because the dwarves have presented us a flanking opportunity. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit if we want to throw plague monks, and I think that is what we want to do. I think that's what I'm gonna wait on. All right, but we're doing pretty good work on their various ranged units. You guys can disengage and try to get in here. Let's try to get on those guys. Yeah, we're doing some decent morale damage here. Just get over here into the fight. Let's get on that. Okay, now we have enough for our plague monks. So where are they most needed? This is a... Yeah, these guys are facing this way into this group. This wouldn't be a bad spot for it, actually. Oh, no, not that spell. This spell. Can I aim it? Yeah. So I don't quite want to do it that way, though. This is a little awkward to aim, actually. Because turning it changes it so much. Here we go. Something like this? Wow, we can do it a little less far in. There we go. That's the one. Right, get up there and do that thing. You guys come up right here. Skaven are great. I mean, not like in an objective sense, but I enjoy playing as them, is what I'm saying. What happened to my slingers? You guys had orders. I don't know if you remember. There's a group of dwarves right here to shoot at. Alright. So we got some quarrelers. Oh, look at that. That's gonna have some effect on their morale. Okay, you guys are engaging. Yeah, we're doing it. Just stay on them. These guys in the back. Yeah, man, it's so much easier to fight everybody who's not lizardmen, because I'm so used to the Total War mechanics of just defeating the enemy's morale rather than their health. But the lizardmen do not break. You gotta fight lizardmen forever. A close victory. Was it? I lost like 20% of my force. They lost half. This guy died. We killed him. And then they lost half of their forces. They didn't lose very much. They lost about as much percentage-wise as I did. Maybe a little bit more. But, I mean, this is no... Now we have 2,000 men against their 700 for the defense. So I think we're probably going to be able to push through this settlement pretty soon. 3% replenishment doesn't strike me as particularly great. But a leadership buff does.
Stronger.
You know, I was thinking about this a little bit. I was saying, you know, all this fighting has really made me better. I don't know that it actually has, because I'm still doing the same tricks, and I'm still, like, that loss against the lizardmen really, I think, opened my eyes a little bit, how badly we lost against those lizardmen. I think mostly what fighting more has done is made me more competent, or more confident. And it's really important to recognize that that is not the same thing as more competent. Ooh. A specially engineered breed of rat ogre. The Bonebreaker has a braced platform strapped or bolted to its back for carrying a Skaven warlord into battle. Interesting. So I would lose a small amount of weapon strength. I would lose my poison attacks. And I actually go down in armor and lose my shield. But I get a bunch of charge bonus and a little bit of speed. Yeah, okay. We don't really have a lot of fast strike troops. Oh, wow. That's intense. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of fast strike troops, so a thing that makes a guy into cavalry is probably valuable for us. When can you ride a plague fight? It's level 13. Alright, well, we have to make it there first. So yeah, you can see here, if we took the second point in Pestilent Birth, we'd get cost -3. That is valuable, but let's take Power Drain first. Let's increase our reserve. Then we'll probably take this as our 4th point in the group, and then Arcane Conduit, and that'll get us to a place where we can cast much more effectively. And you... Oh, we're losing money on upkeep already. My cash flow is real bad. We keep losing territory in the north. Hey, you guys, are we cool? We're cool, right?
Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my ascent.
I was kind of hoping that we could maybe, like, talk him into doing something.
Protector of the realm.
Hey, guy, I don't know what you're up to, or... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe you could sally forth and help a brother out, but, they have their own problems. Yeah, I think we might be completely dead. What a shame. So I don't really feel good about hiring more troops. Part of what was keeping us going was that Skrolk is leveled up to have a significant upkeep reduction on his troops, on his forces, and I think I'm going to blue line every lord in the next game because that upkeep reduction is so significant. Well, we got to keep jamming bodies into this army, but I really don't know that we can afford to put any more expensive bodies in, so Skaven slaves it is. Alright, so the siege looks pretty bad for us. Out of curiosity, if I fiddle with this, it does adjust the resolve bar up a little. It kind of looks to me like that might be positive for us. The thing is, this siege is terrifying, right? Because they'll get to use their siege weapons the way they actually want to. We will lose millions, would be my guess. Maybe I should wait for one more siege tower.
Battle! Cowards answer to me!
Oh, Otherlock doesn't have the he doesn't have the engineer, so he's not getting double siege towers, right? So we actually only have one siege tower right now, and we have no way of breaching the walls otherwise. Yeah, okay, we actually can't go right now. I think the siege tower would get busted.
Fight die for me!
This is gonna take too long, but if we don't get the gold mine, we won't be able to sustain our armies. Yeah, I think I lose. This is bad.
Damage taken.
Is it worth repairing this stuff? I'd only get 50 in comeback. Probably not. Alright, let's see how things shake out here. At the very least, we can go out on a victory against those dwarves. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with a force that won't run away. As you've seen, I can fight dwarves, I can fight elves, I can make people back down. I can fight skinks. Skinks run away. But the thing with the Saurus is where they just, you get them low on morale and it makes them go nuts and they don't run away but they instead engage harder. I don't have a plan. You'd like peace. That is not gonna do it. We're at negative 251 with this guy. That might be the worst relationship I've ever seen. It's fine. We'll be fine. And by we'll be fine, Itza has rejoined the war against us. The good news is we have take everything. Look at that. My tech's moving along. What is this locked by? Oh, you have to get hallucinogenics as well. You have to come up through the bottom. Assassin's hideout. Okay. Are we 3 turns until Skrolk is back? 1 turn. 1 turn. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. What am I going to do? Alright, well, we gotta run this is the only... Actually, this is probably better for us. Knowing that the stuff that's locked behind this is also locked behind other buildings. Oh, except volatile plans... Which, unfortunately, doesn't really get us anything useful. Okay, never mind. We're good. Always more besides, and the numbers beyond counting. This is stuff that I probably should have pursued earlier. Ruthless Plans is not bad. Wasn't great, though. I guess Carve Under Tunnels is quite good, but we should maybe push for Ferocious Plans earlier. Buffing up clan rats would give us an easier time in the early game. Okay, so we can't really spend any money.
Don't think so.
When we finally do loot this this Karak, I'm kind of concerned that if I go for this manually, we're going to lose 1 billion guys. Let's see what happens if I take the auto resolve, because it's in our favor now. Okay, that's not that bad, really. I'll accept that result. Lost 1,000, like whatever. But the important thing to look at is where you lost units. And we lost some garbage clan rats. We did lose even plague monks, which sucks, but yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely, I'll take that. So we need to occupy. Oh, I probably should have occupied it at a higher level. I was thinking we can't afford to lose a lot of food, but we do need that gold mine online pretty quickly. Yeah, we need we need to upgrade this immediately, but right away, positive income.
Listen to me.
Let's squander it immediately. Alright. That's probably enough units of plague monks. This army should probably fill out from there with clan rats, just you know, meat. So we have a lot of walls. They're moving up on Guacamole Crater. We'll be ready to move against them next turn. You need to local recruit as well. Let's grab another unit of plague monks for you, and then we're going to be fighting lizardmen mostly and high elves, both of which are archer-heavy armies, it seems like. So let's go ahead and grab shielded clan rats. We're not quite out yet. It would take a miracle, but if you never leave yourself open to a miracle, you'll never see one. That sounded way more religious than I meant it to, or just am as a person. I guess let's go ahead and rebuild this. They seem pretty dedicated to their siege over here. But you know, it's kind of like in XCOM. It's really easy to be like, oh, XCOM, you only get screwed. The randomness is always bad. But like, I think a lot of that is a... Oh wow, is that a second full stack? Yeesh. A lot of that's a symptom of only doing things that have a high percentage chance to work. Like, if you only do things that are like 70% or better, you'll only see the result you were expecting, the hit, and a result that is worse than you were expecting, the miss. But if you occasionally, you know, when it's not important to do other things or whatever, if you occasionally work in a, you know, shoot at 30% because there's nothing better for a guy to do or something, you leave yourself room to be surprised surprised in a good direction, and it helps to fight that perception that everything is always bad. Can we do this? We have gutter runners, clan rat spears, a unit of rat ogres, some plague claw catapults, and he mostly has Lorthern Sea Guard. Like, his army is almost entirely Lorthern Sea Guard, which are the guys who have bows and also spears and shields. Or sorry, only some of them have shields. We might be able to... If we can't beat them, we can at the very least hurt them. And we have to. We can't let them take stuff for free. We got to drag every casualty out of every one of these battles. I'm not going to spend a lot of food on it, though. And we do have walls. They've been sieging us for a long time, so they're going to have a lot of siege towers and rams. And I think my plan here is to not engage their siege equipment, and instead just try to hammer the guys walking forward. And then when they hit the walls, I think maybe we just fall back immediately and fight them down in the streets. I guess abandoning the walls to a force that's archer heavy is maybe a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see how things work out. The plan right now is to not abandon the walls, I guess, because I don't want to just give them a ton of... Well, if we fell back from the walls, it would like we fell way back out of their archery range, so they had to come down with us into the streets, and then we can clan rat them. Yeah, okay. That's probably the play. I'll take 18. 18's fine. And we do have warp bombs, right? Yeah, 3 of them. Let's all just, like, take a moment, though, to look at how good this game looks. And a big part of that is my vastly superior computer. Way, way better than when I started recording Total War Warhammer 1, so I appreciate... big thanks to Elise for helping that happen. Yeah, we man the walls enough that we can get some good tower fire on them, and then we back off, I think. Like, pretty much as soon... I guess we don't need that tower. Will this tower be meaningful? Probably not. But let's make sure we have non-ranged people manning all of the walls, all of the towers, rather. And then ranged guys on the walls as well. I guess if a unit of range can sit in the control box for a tower, that does do double duty. It's got to face forward. Alright, I think this is, Are there any ranged units sitting back behind the wall? We probably wait on the Warp Lightning until they're inside. My catapults should maybe be a little further forward. Like, what if I put them in this courtyard? Yeah, they have the shot. We're just going to completely ignore the towers. There's no way we can stop the towers from docking. We can do enough damage to bring a tower or two down, but we can't bring them all down, and that makes me feel like the smart thing to do is just to wound the troops as much as possible. So, let's focus on people who are already wounded. Try to lower the number of total units, which makes it easier to get enveloping maneuvers done. You are going to walk out of the cone, so let's... I want to manually target all of the towers on things that aren't siege towers, because I'm afraid that if I don't, they will exclusively fire on the siege towers. It's probably not worth shooting at their lord, because a lot of the shots will miss. Shoot into units. Okay. See some catapult fire. Should probably make sure that these guys are on guard too. Come on, show me something. Wow. Man, it is so nice to be fighting elves. I know this is going to sound a little funny, but it's so nice to fight an enemy that feels mortal. You know? Lizardmen, it's like fighting the golem. It's just like non-stop. Endless toughness, unbreakable will. Target here. I don't know what's taking so long. Fire! Fire! Yeah, right in the middle of the enemy formation. Get him. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks to me like we're not going to get any non-tower structures close enough for the slingers and stuff to hit them. My ranged units do not have very good range as a group. Yeah, just keep working these guys. So the Sea Guard units that don't have shields are particularly good targets. Because I'm less worried about the archers. We can handle the archers with clan rats, probably. It's the Sea Guard units that don't have shields are the most dangerous thing they have, I think. And unfortunately, we can't, like, we just can't do very good damage to the shielded ones. Yeah, we're getting some stuff done. I appreciate them standing the majority of their force back out of arrow firing range, but inside catapult range. I know I said I was going to abandon the walls, but I'm not going to abandon the walls against this group, because they're so injured. We can actually probably kill them. Yeah, and most of their units are actually just falling back, or staying back rather than coming up to attack us, so I kind of feel like we can maybe stay in. Okay, now they're approaching. Well, we have good morale damage on these guys. We're hitting them from multiple angles, a lot of them. Let's stay in for the moment. What are you doing? What happened to guard? Don't move. Just get in position, stay there, and shoot at things. Don't turn. Don't move. Yeah, abandoning the walls is looking like unnecessary. I think I may have overestimated these guys. I can't summon rats on the wall. Yeah. But I probably can warp bomb on the wall? Yeah. Okay. Stand and fight for a moment. Oh, this is gonna... Do we stay up here so that we can warp bomb? No, I think we probably ought to abandon. Alright, so we want to fight inside the wall, far enough back from the wall that they can't just stand on the wall and shoot at us, but actually, looking at their range, and the fact that they'll get bonus range for being up high, that might not even be a thing we can do. They really are far out there. I mean, I could just drop some clan rats in the backfield here. Like, what if these guys are Sea Guard? If I drop clan rats on top of them, they'll just fight us. Are we going to be better at fighting than they are? 22 melee attack, 49 defense, 31 weapon strength. And we just get... Okay, we don't have a normal unit of sword clan rats available to compare with, but... We do have more melee attack than they do, considerably less defense, and I'm sure the ones without shields actually have even less defense. But I'm thinking, like, maybe it's a good idea to just drop some... Let's dope this fight a little bit by putting some more rats into it. Yeah, we won over here. We broke these spearmen completely, 100%. Can I cast Warp Lightning on the wall? Yeah, we're just going to stay up here and fight. Which means I am, in fact, going to clan rat these guys. Let's see what happens. Let's learn some things. Yeah, these clan rats are going to get shredded, but when they get shredded, I can warp bomb them. And they're actually doing really good damage very quickly. Oh, please. Please run right on top of me. Oh, the archer stopped advancing. Okay, never mind. That's working really well. Lizardman syndrome. I'm, like, dramatically overestimating a lot of our enemies. What's the cooldown on Warp Lightning? It's pretty low, right? Because this looks like a good spot. Yeah, it's 5 seconds. Yeah, elves die when you hit them with weapons and spells. It's crazy. It's crazy that I have to feel like that's crazy, but... the situation we find ourselves in. Oh no, it has a 5-second attack animation, and then a 24-second cooldown. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna drop another one right here. Oh my god, devastating. Shit barely works against lizardmen. They're like electricity proof. And keep in mind, we're keeping most of our ground troops out of the fight. Alright, so how many Sea Guard do they have left over here? Not many. Oh, I meant to unpause. Howdy! Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to our settlement. Yeah, clan rats are actually really good at fighting elven archers. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that clan rats are good at fighting something. We're starting to lose control of the wall, though. We did a really good job of holding out. Much better than I thought. I'm not going to warp bomb that. That's not worth it. This, however, is absolutely worth it. The catapults are firing at the units up on the walls. I didn't even realize that was a thing we could do. Could you please try to focus over here? That's going pretty well. Their prince has made it through, huh? Well, let's surround him. How's this going over here? A unit of them has retreated off the wall into my guys. That seems unwise. Oh yeah, gutter runners, work that dude over. This is the next location that we need to warp lightning, I think. Wait, why isn't it? Where's the reticle? Huh, why isn't the reticle appearing? There we go. Alright, good stuff. These clan rats have done a fine job. Very distracting. Let's wait for these guys to be a little bit more gathered up. Man, I underestimated the value of Menace Below charges in this fight, I think. I should have brought more. I was worried about food, but, like, look at how effective they are. Fighting elves is great. I want to be fighting elves all the time. Only elves. God, the catapults are so good. All of my units are so good when we're not fighting lizardmen. I was keeping these guys in reserve, you know, for when the fighting got real. But I don't think it's going to get real. So maybe we should just charge their hero with my rat ogres. Yeah, we're actually winning. That seems crazy to me. Actually, can I just send these guys up on the wall? Like, I want you to fight those. Fight those men. Make them die. And then we probably have Warp Lightning off cooldown, because Warp Lightning is always off cooldown. And let's just, like, put it right there. Did that not... It didn't take. He was like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. Can I not fire it on the part of the wall that's inclined, or what's going on? Why won't he do the thing I want him to do? Will he do it here? Okay, he'll do it here. Alright, whatever, this is good too. Infestation. You know this is my home, right? I don't know if it's fair to call me an infestation in my own home. I think you're the infestation here. How about that? Get him! Yeah! Smash them into the walls. Their incredibly brave prince is giving up completely. I want to cast Warp Lightning one more time before we go. Oh, they're splitting and running, though. That makes it harder to target. I like doing stuff and having it actually have an effect. Let's see if we can lead these guys. Oh, I'm too far away. Okay, that's fine. A heroic victory, isn't it always? Nothing more heroic than some Skaven. I don't know what the game considers a heroic victory, because I thought it was when you win while outnumbered. But we considerably outnumbered them there. Maybe it's just when you win and the game thinks that your total force strength is much lower than the enemy's. Alright, good stuff. Again, 3% replenishment is just so bad. Let's just keep gaining food and leadership. I guess, does our garrison even get leadership modifiers? It might not. But I don't want to reduce the replenishment rate, so... And food is always useful. 2 food is 2/3 of a menace below charge. Oh hey, this is an army. This stack that showed up a minute ago is actually from those elves to the west of us. All right, well we're definitely being enveloped. See, I don't understand what they're. Ooh, what is that? Huh. This stance gives vanguard deployment to certain units. He is reducing his chance of being ambushed. He is maybe concerned of an ambush. Alright, Skrolk is back. Oh, that's what we need, is a rebellion. Mission issued. Win 2 battles against lizardmen. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll try. Okay, so let's grab Skrolk.
My eyes not, but I see.
Transfer this army to his care.
The council's voice.
Titchit, you're fired. Great job, but get out of here.
Lieber Bubonicus.
Okay. And now we probably need to fill this army out with clan rats, right? Probably with shields. Do I want spears? How many like dinosaurs and stuff are they running? Because I'm pretty sure sauruses don't count as large, despite being, you know, fairly large. We can see that there are cavalry units here.
I refuse.
They have an eagle. They do have horses. Yeah, okay, maybe we want to get the clan rats that have the spears. Are they much different in terms of fighting capability? Spears have slightly more defense, but less attack and weapon strength and charge bonus. But I mean, we have a lot of sword units already. Let's grab spears.
Skrolk.
Alright. Next turn, this army's basically ready to go. 19 units it'll have to do.
I am warlord.
Alright, let's make a normal move with him and recruit at the end of the move.
Warlord, me.
That's pretty cool. Oh no, I moved him into the... Damn it. The local recruitment pool in this province is all tied up. I needed to move him just to the other side of the line. Well, that being the case, we could march him if it'll get us anywhere meaningful. It won't. Just make our units tired. But I guess the extra movement, the extra distance will maybe be meaningful next turn. So I think Skrolk's going to go north. Otherlock's going to head south. Could we do a right that will be helpful? A Doom Engineer won't be meaningful here. Yeah, alright. Giving us the ability to imbue all of our units with poison without having to spend Winds of Magic on it might be valuable, because we kind of need our Winds of Magic for other things. And I think that's going to be it for this turn. Let's see what this elf army does. Fighting lizardmen in this game feels a little bit like what I was afraid fighting dwarves in the last game was going to feel like. I mean, we have to do it. We'll fight him. We'll fight him. Wait, that's Teclis. Oh, this is a legendary lord. This is the boss of this faction. So this might be hard. I was like, let's fight this. We'll do some damage. We'll lose, but we'll do some damage. But maybe we won't do that much damage. He's got a mage with him. I don't know enough about the elf units to know what's what here. Those are eagles. Those are cold eagles. They're very blue eagles. I assume they're frost eagles or something. Can we get a look here? That's pretty cool looking. It is a Frostheart Phoenix. It has a magical aura. Oh wow, a constant -9 melee attack aura. That's not good. And what else does he have here? He has some spear guys, that's whatever. Silver Helm Shock Cavalry. Very armored. Fast. Yeah, okay. They're shock cavalry. It is what it is. These are White Lions of Trace? Crace, maybe? What's your story? You have a lion cloak. Oh, neat. Oh. Lots of armor-piercing damage. I'm not super relevant against us, really. You pay extra for that armor-piercing damage, and it will not be relevant. I'm really concerned about how much cavalry there is here, though. I think we're going to be very bad against cavalry. And then he's got Sea Guard and whatnot, and Swordmasters of Hoeth. Wow, they have 50 weapon strength when fighting infantry. Deflect shots. They're Jedi? They can just block arrows with... They block arrows with their great swords? That's not even a fast sword. Look at the size of that. Man. I kind of want to play as elves now. And that's just an eagle, right? Okay, I can deal with an eagle. We are fucked. Sorry, I try to keep the language to a minimum, but we are like turbo fucked here. This is really bad. So our skirmish guys are not going to be very good against the elves because the elves have very, very much better range than we do. Do we have spears? We have 2 units of spears. Alright, spears front. Or spears slightly to the side, I guess. Try to avoid getting flanked out, I guess. Oh yeah, you gotta go this way. I'm gonna put the swords in the middle. Look at this. The swords can figure out how to stand in a formation. What's wrong with the rest of you? It's just more swords. We're doomed. This was not worth fighting. Well, let's do our best to get some casualties on them. We can at least get a couple of decent warp bombs, probably. Oh no, we don't have warp bombs. Oh, and the Clanstone has a really, really long warm-up time. Alright. If we're lucky, they'll be really stupid and leave their archers too far behind. No, they seem to be moving up as a group. Oh, Teclis is casting spells. Get him. Shoot him with the whatever. Yeah, definitely stay in skirmish mode, though. Alright, brace for that cavalry charge. As soon as the horses hit the spear line. Alright, great. Do it. Let's get the men in here. Let's cut some throats. Alright, they're not hitting the spears on this side quite as much. I think our spears probably need to stay set to receive this charge. But after... Yeah, so you can see spear units resist a charge a lot better than a lot of other units do. Are you guys actually attacking? Yes, you know we want you to attack, right? There we go. I mean, we're doing some damage. This is already more damage than the auto-resolve would have given us, I bet. Okay. Please do damage to their flying units. Oof. Rats are flying into the distance. Well, poison attacks. Get them. Nope. By the time we were able to use our poison attack thing, our entire army was in open retreat. That's a cool effect, though. Let's do a little bit of damage to the archers. They came out of the ground with like 10% leadership. Rawr. Ah, too many Sea Guard mixed in there. We're not getting the quick burst of damage I was hoping for. Alright, skirmishers are doing a good job fleeing from this eagle. How fast are... No, 48. Okay, I was going to say, are they as fast as horses? Because they seem to be doing a good job of not getting cavalry charged. Run away, don't get great sworded. Alright, let's see if we can actually do some damage here. Got another charge of free rats. Get them! Hurry! Hurry before the horses kill you all! Just kill somebody! God, I wish I had warp bombs. Okay, we're getting damage. We gotta soften this army up as much as possible if we're going to have any chance of defeating it. These are the real units. Like, this is a player who's been playing well, has not been falling behind on his tech tree all game. Is my rally? Okay, here we go. Oh, geez, I don't even know what you guys are gonna do. Get up here, see if you can... Nope, never mind, they broke again immediately. Well, to be perfectly honest, I feel like I did an okay amount of damage there. In a completely one-sided auto-resolve like this, the AI will often, or the auto-resolve AI will often just sort of award victory to one force with no fighting or casualties involved, so we got something done. Yeah, 88. I feel okay about 88. Jeez, those are some good units. I don't know if you're up to the task, buddy. Okay, well, the good news is... I don't know. There's no good news. The bad news is everything that's happening. We did drive out the Citadel of Dusk. It's just these lore masters. And I mean all of the lizardmen on the continent. Yeah, I'm not fighting this. Sorry, that's a Blessed Solar Engine Bastillodon. That's a laser dinosaur. I know that one. Hey, we killed 31 of them. They didn't actually take the settlement, they just sacked it. Seems bad. Seems like they should take stuff away from me when they can. The College of Pyrotechnics is my only hope. Yep. So that was a very large number of extremely negative messages.
What's your back tail? Guide us, Horned One.
Never.
Okay. We can take this guy on with both armies. Who do I want to be the lead? Probably Skrolk.
Pestilence.
So let's move up here.
Move, march. Unleash pupils.
Right, we can do this, and this will break the lore masters, probably.
Make
It really doesn't...
die.
You seriously can't just give me this battle? I think we win, right? Like... I don't know. Maybe these guys are good enough that we don't. They have a lot of armor. We have a lot of damage, too. Like... I'm not that good at piercing the armor. And his troops are pretty armored. He has cav, which we will not be able to deal with very well. We have some spears, but as you saw that last battle, the spears don't actually do that well against the cavalry. All they really do is prevent the initial charge from landing. Can we do this? Well, I suppose...
Kill Slay. Fight
Let's
back.
try it. I'm going to bring every charge of this I can. We should definitely actually equip... Let's go speed up on our armor-piercing guys so that they can get flanks where they find them. And then... Who will reduce the leadership of units nearby? I guess just a unit of Plague Monks. And they're all the same. They were all just hired. They're all rank 1. Alright, let's do it.
Time to attack.
We have our Plague Stone ability, our Clan Stone thing, our Poison thing. We have the best units that we have access to, really. Like, we got a bunch of... This army is Plague Monk heavy. If we can't do this, if the auto-resolve, or if the balance of power thing is right and we can't do this, the game is actually over. We'll lose both of our armies in this attack, and we'll have no way to build back up. And like I said at the end of the last video, if that happens, I'm going to start a new game of Skrolk because I think I can do a lot better now that I have a better understanding of what's going on. So, let's swing for better than 7. Alright. Yeah, not bad at all. So, is this a situation where I want to wait for my reinforcements? Probably, right? So maybe we fall back and play sneaky. They'll probably rush us because it's in their benefit to fight while we're still separated. I would rush us if I were them. How many bodies can I hide in this forest? If you guys go a little... There we go. So I'm going to pull all of our guys back to this corner. But we're going to do it in an intelligent way this time. We're not just going to box them and put them in here. So, spears in a relatively deep formation at the edges. Try to prevent flanks from occurring. And then we do just kind of like box up the bad melee troops and put them in here. Ranged are in there. Actually, the bad melee troops in front of the good melee troops, maybe? Again, this is just like a charge thing. Concerned about getting charged and murdered. Oh, oops. I meant to group. There we go. Skrolk goes in the middle-ish. Okay. Cavalry, as far as I'm aware, don't charge very well into trees. And also, they won't exactly know where our slingers are. What's up, Otherlock? Otherlock the Imposter has turned out to be the greatest fighter in the Skaven Empire. Alright. They're doing the smart thing. They're not giving us any time to set up. This is what I would do too. I guess that doesn't make it the smart thing. Okay, oh, I forgot. I'm turning off skirmish mode. You guys need to stand and shoot. Don't be afraid. Alright. Let's meet their charge. These are shock cavalry. Their best play is engage, disengage shenanigans. So, it might be worth it for us to summon the first set of clan rats on top of them. Once the melee and the ranged have separated out a little bit more, we can use some clan rats to harass their archers, but if we summon clan rats back there right now, they would just get shredded by those great swords. Alright, do your best to meet these guys. And here come the birds. And this is going to be brutal, but there's not a lot to do about it. So we probably want to be a little bit careful with our winds of magic here. We need to when the actual bulk of the melee force gets in, we need to have plague or wither available to strip their armor, and then we need to be able to drop plague monks and stuff on them. I think we just have to accept this charge, like they're going to hit us with their charge. Alright, slingers are hit. So what, the slingers are doing their job. They're being a distraction. Make sure that, clan rats engages instead of just sitting there like they sometimes do when they come up. Do I want to drop a plague breath into these horses, though? With them grouped up as they are, I think probably. Right, like what if we aim it like this? Oh, he's not close enough. Oh, he only has to walk like a couple of feet. Obviously, the situation over here is liable to change quickly, what with there being horses involved. Okay, that did some decent damage, though. Alright, bonus versus large. Don't chase him. Get back. Let's get plague monks committed here. So what does the field look like over here? Not that bad, actually. We're doing alright against the horses. Okay, this is when we need the plague monks to come forward. It's actual melee time. Horse time is over. Bad elf guy fighting time is now. Actually, let's issue that order a little differently. Let's grab the sensor bearers and pull them out to the side more than having them charge straight in. And there's a unit of... No, it's just one. Okay. Sensor bearers are for flanking. They're too valuable to use for just a general push. Alright. These guys just have to get up front. We're starting to see engagement from the bulk of the melee forces, though. My computer's not handling it super well. Actually, get them. Okay, so now it's time. It's time to start doing stuff. First of all, clan rats on the ranged. Secondly, spellcasting. Really for Otherlock to get over here and hit these guys in the back. You guys can start folding around on them too. It's time for the clanstone. Round about here. A lot of the plague monks and stuff will be in this while it's up. What's the duration on that? 75 seconds. Ah, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. And spells. Actual spell casting. This is the bad caster. Here we go. Yeah, as these melee engage, we want to wither them. I can overcast the wither, right? 60 armor, duration of 50 seconds. So, like, right here, it hits all of these units. Everything we can see. Please don't miscast. This is really important. And turn on Arcane Conduit. Does Rat Surge have Arcane Conduit? He doesn't yet. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's like a couple of points off of it. Okay, we have to keep our focus over here for a second just to make sure that these clan rats engage.
Hornet one protects.
Okay, you guys have your orders. Try to get in on the horses. Alright, time has come to charge. Everybody in. Actually, you guys could just fall this way, I guess. I kind of think things over there are under control. Any more units coming in. I want to just really just fat group all the slingers. Like, let's be honest, I'm not going to use a lot of tactics on these slingers. They're not good enough to be worth that much attention. Which, it sounds kind of terrible, but like, you know, attention in a situation like this, a time-sensitive situation, is a limited resource. And that's why things like distractions and flanks work, is because you literally cannot pay attention to everything. So we got to even a computer can't be everywhere at once. Actually, no, keep swinging out to the side. You're not ready to engage yet. Wow, they're really letting us have it with those arrows. Out of the range. Let's just try to get in range to fight these guys. Oh, cavalry group, shit. Alright. Let's try to bog these guys down. We can maybe get rid of these guys. So you can see what I'm talking about with Arcane Conduit. Like, we already have enough magic to actually cast again. The Skrolk is pretty close to the action. Let's put a unit of Plague Monks on their backsides. Yeah, you guys get into these swords, or into these, horses. I think, maybe this is premature, but I kind of think we're winning this. That Phoenix is going to be an issue. Let's get Otherlock toward the main battle. He's done good work over here. Let's commit him a little bit more intelligently. I'm going to swing these guys out to the side a little bit more, and the rallying forces can just kind of charge midfield. Like, if you can get over there and make stuff happen, that would be cool. I wish we had more healing. Looks like the Illyrian Reavers are actually really losing this fight. This, on the other hand, is going very badly. Nah, we're spending our Winsome Magic too much. I can't really afford to fire, like, supplemental spells. The Swordmasters of Hoeth are not going down. In behind him. Alright. Yeah, let's get these guys running. Actually, you know what? Get their lord. Somebody help him. Wow. He did some damage there. The animations are getting all choppy because my computer's struggling. Alright, spears in. This is their wizard. Okay, the wizard's breaking. Just get up here. Good stuff. You guys need to engage. Oh, hey, we actually chased some of their units off the map. I guess that's a place where I should have probably put it. Alright, time for the other charge of Skrolks plague monks. But where? Right here, it looks like. Yeah, this is going very poorly on this side. Where is he? It's going to take a while for him to get over there, though. Maybe let's just keep winning this. Well, I guess this is under control, though. These guys sort of aren't. It's 9 for him to do this and 8 for him to do this, so he almost has enough to do both. Let's do this first. As many of you as you can, disengage and get on this. Skrolk's coming over. Alright, that'll soften him up a little bit. This is looking ugly, though. Okay. Alright, let's head over here. Come on. Give me issue the order. There we go. So now we need to drop some clan rats on this group of Sea Guard. I'm afraid they're mostly going to get murdered, but they will stop the shooting. I mean, they're mostly going to get murdered is kind of a theme of my army. Please stop them from shooting. There we go. I mean, Skrolk himself can run over here and get engaged. He's actually a pretty good fighter. I keep forgetting. I'm thinking like Wizard Lord. Let's not have the Wizard Lord fight, but... Alright, Clanstone up. Other Lock is messing up Techless pretty badly. We did it. We totally... They're absolutely broken. Ooh, okay. I was a little worried. Close victory. I don't know. How close? We lost 1,300? Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. 259 kills on this unit of Swordmasters. Jesus. I wish we got to see the kill count for our whole army. Skrolk is being only credited with 6 kills, so it seems that magic is maybe still not being counted correctly. No, it must be some, because he didn't do anything else. He didn't, like, hit anybody, really. He got in there a little bit at the end.
Take.
So we killed Zamdilla. We got... Oh, extra wins of magic for defeating Techless. Nice. And we've sent the Lore Masters home. We still have to worry about these guys, the Citadel of Dusk. And we have lizardmen rampaging on our northern borders, as well as an army of rebels to deal with. But now that Chupiattle's available for us to take over again, we can get that gold mine as well. Yeah, maybe we're not quite as out of this as I thought. How bad do these armies look?
Victory!
We didn't really lose a lot of units, honestly. We're okay to keep going for now. I'd be very surprised if we were able to make it out of this game, but we can keep going for now. So this is useful. That's not very meaningful. I'm just like, maybe we should upgrade his spells more. We could bring down the cost of Plague. I don't cast Plague very much, though. We're just like, we're burning through magic so fast all the time. Maybe this would be a good line to pick up, or a good time to pick up some red line. What level is he? He's 29, so I probably won't be able to make it to the end of the line, but we could grab Storm Vermin and Plague Monk buffs. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, you. Damn. He's very excited. More buffs for plague monks. Storm vermin and plague monks.
Faithful servant of decay.
Finish buffing up pestilent birth because it turns out plague monks are amazing. We have 4 slots in the local recruitment pool. If I go to here, the only thing we can local recruit is poison wind guys. So let's go ahead and grab a new unit for his army. I'm gonna just grab another unit of sword shield rats. Sword shield rats, you know. And then
All tales are mine.
we'll move him to the end of this road. My plan is still Skrolk goes north to fight with the better units against the lizardmen, while Otherlock tries to deal with the elf incursion. So we move him to the edge of the territory. Don't actually leave, and we grab. I don't probably need another group of slingers. Probably we just need rats. Yeah, just get like another unit of shields and 2 units of swords. Just fill out. What's the cost of repairing the mortuary? 528. It's likely to just get burned down again. I don't think I'm going to bother. We have the defensive buildings here as high as they'll get. One more turn off of being able to upgrade the thrice cursed peaks. Gold mine. Words are escaping me. We could upgrade this to be able to summon plague priests from here. Sensor bearers are pretty far off though. That's like, that would be 9 turns of building plus, yeah, there's no point in upgrading that now. Public order is miserable here, and there's not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, we need the next level up of this building, which is 6750. And that's got to be a priority, or we're never going to get it. I mean, we may never get it. So, a rebel army is going to appear outside of the Mine of the Bearded Skulls, right? That's the capital.
Watch your back, tail.
That's pretty far away. Let's see here. Fighting all these lizardmen is giving us relations with the College of Pyrotechnics. If we could get them on our side enough to declare a formal alliance, even just a defensive alliance, we could start asking them for specific help targeting enemy armies and stuff. And that might be a thing that's important. That might save us, depending on how well their armies do. I guess we did win a pretty massive auto-resolve victory against them. And then we have access to sort of our full range of buildings now here. This is expensive to build. A Hell Pit Abomination seems like a cool idea. It has an ability called Too Horrible to Die, but I don't know how we're going to get the money. Maybe we should just try to upgrade the Sentinel time and get some proper walls around it, because it looks like it's not going to be safe for a long time. But
Great clans answer to me.
they're close enough to our stuff that I don't know that we could actually get defensive buildings up before they could just attack us again, and I don't want to waste the money right now. I think we'll just leave it. So this is going to be the end of the video then. I think this is the end of this turn. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be it for us for today. We're holding on by our fingernails here, man. This is a desperate situation. But we did just break what has to be the best Lore Master army, because it had their legendary lord at the head of it. I think we can probably drop the Citadel of Dusk. I've been very unimpressed with them so far. I probably won't go to Chupayatl first. Let's sweep south with Otherlock, and we'll roll through these undefended settlements real fast, try to break their economy down a little bit. Oh, wasn't there... The Fortress of Dawn was their capital, wasn't it? We might be able to wipe out this faction entirely if we can just take the south away from them. Okay. Yeah, I have hope on the southern front. The northern front looks maybe even worse than before. We have 2 full armies of Slan Huapek guys running around, and Itza's back at war with us. I don't know. I think the capital is going to come under siege pretty soon. Anyway, that's going to be it for us for today. Fingers crossed, everybody. We might still be able to limp our way out of this. I guess the real question is, if we can, how do we keep up with the ritual part of the game? But let's burn that bridge when we cross it. Until tomorrow, I don't know. I don't have an intro. I don't have an outro. This is very complicated, and I'm overwhelmed. So, we'll see you next time. Fingers crossed.